All right. What's good? What's good? Y'all just pulling up the stream right now. Yo, let me know what your DJ name is in the chat. Drop that in the chat right now. Let me know where you're tuned in from. A lot of times, Facebook will not show the comments, so hopefully we good. We got Nikki Tat up in the building. Ben Kulo in the building. El Jas Aguar in the building. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up button. Yeah, smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And we're going to get into this right now. So, yo, make sure you drop your DJ name in the chat. Let me know where you guys are tuned in from. Let me turn this echo off. The echo is like hype for a bit, but some people don't like it because it gets a little annoying. Dylan Verhoff in the building. What's up, fam? Not much, man. It's been a week for me. I don't know how about you guys. It's only Wednesday, and it's been like the craziest week. Let me know in the chat if you guys have got haters online. When you guys get haters, bro, like, you guys know that you guys are going to be, like, you have made it to that next level. When you have, like, real haters. I've got a guy right now who's, like, I know exactly who he is. He's from my city. He's another DJ. He's pretending to be this doctor from, like, a city far away. And right now we have, like, no ICU beds. And this guy is claiming that he's a doctor. And he has time where he doesn't have to worry about his patients. He doesn't have to take care of his patients. He has time to literally go on my YouTube and troll me. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Let me know in the chat if you got people like that. Like, I need to let it go, but it's, I don't know, it's fulfilling to just call this guy out, but I know that it's, like, it's eating up a bunch of my time, and I should not be feeding this guy, feeding the trolls, because they're just gonna keep going and going. This is all that guy has left in his life to do is, like, try and hate on me, and it's so sad because everyone in the city knows who he is. We've called him out. Like, people know now, and it's, like, it's just infuriating him, and I don't want to drop to his level, but it's hard, not to, right? Like, it's hard to let these things go when this guy's attacking my character and who I am as a person. Like, he's coming after my Google My Business page. Like, I used to be 5-star completely. Like, all of my reviews, I have like 40 reviews, all 5-star, and this guy's came in and knocked them down. Like, he's giving me 2 now to try and drop me down. He did 3, but one of them talked about like, it broke one of Google's policies, so I was able to remove it. But if they do not break the policies, they're not going to remove them. So it is something that you got to watch out for. And I guess this should be a topic that I cover in the future of, like, how to kind of deal with people like this. The best way is to just leave it alone and not deal with it. Just leave people, let people be themselves, and don't get involved. But, like, he's actually attacking me as a person, and all I try and do is, like, help other people, which is, it blows my mind. I don't know why he's attacking me when I'm out here trying to help other people and, like, raise the standard of DJing. But I know exactly why. It's just jealousy, and it is what it is. I shouldn't be getting involved, but, like, it's kind of satisfying to let him know that I know exactly who he is. But, like, this is all the shine I'm gonna give him for today. We're gonna get into this lesson. We got Luca Miller, the icon, in the building. Trolls gonna troll. Like, that is what it is. Trolls are gonna troll no matter what. That's all they have left in their lives, is to, like, try and hurt other people. And it's kind of crazy, but it is what it is. So I just noticed I'm gonna have to change the deck that I'm on, because if not, I'm not going to be able to talk to you. I need to get a lapel mic, obviously. That's in the future. So I'm just going to change this up, loop this up, sample, pull up my sample. Okay, so today we're talking about the Transformer scratch. If people have been following my content, there's a funny, like, this guy, I shouldn't be talking about this, but my buddy called him out today, Nathan. Within seconds, this guy's already messaged me on YouTube because I said Jazzy Jeff invented the transformer scratch. And of course, one of my friends jumps in and he's like, no, Nathan invented it. And it went all off. We're going to end with Nathan right here. This is the last time I'm giving this guy any form of like glory. Nathan, I see you. Just grow up. Stop being a child. I know you're going to see this because you watch everything I do. And within like 1 minute, this guy's already messaging me about like seeing that this was on the post. But either way, Jazzy Jeff, he's the one who invented the transformer scratch, and that's what we're going to be talking about. The transformer scratch, it gets its name because it literally sounds like a transformer. And I've been getting a ton of questions. The main question I get is like from people is, what do I do with the fader? And today we're going to talk about the fader. All the other days, like last week, we're talking about the baby scratch. Before you should ever be dealing with the fader, you need to be able to master the baby scratch, because the baby scratch is part of the transformer. All you're doing in the transformer scratch is you're going forward and back. Now we're going to start bringing in the crossfader. And this is what everyone wants to know. Like, how do we use the crossfader? What do we do with the crossfader? Where do I put my hands? What do I do with that? So today we're actually going to be introducing the crossfader. And if you don't know what the crossfader is, it's the quickest way and like the easiest way that you can turn on and off the sound. Like right now the crossfader is off. And also another question I get is like, how do you set the crossfader curve? You want the curve to be like, on Pioneers, it looks like a picnic table. You want it to be like the diciest one, or if you have like a knob that you turn on this Rain, I have a knob. And you can also like do it in the settings of your software. You want the curve to be fast. So like immediately. So where it's either on or off. So if I just move this like a millimeter, right now it's off, but if I move it just like a millimeter, it's full on. So the sound is full on. Let me see if I can change this here. Yeah, so right now I have it set to fast. I'm just going to set it to like medium. This is what it would sound like if not. So you can kind of hear it there. It gets very muddy. You see how it gets louder as I'm moving it further and further? You don't want that. Like initially what a crossfader used to do was, as its name says, you're crossfading. You're taking the two tracks and basically blending them with a crossfade. But when you're scratching, you want it all the way fast. Like you want it on immediately the second you move the crossfader. That wasn't it. You want it to happen like right away as soon as you hit the crossfader, because you want the full sound to be there immediately. You want it so the sound is like right there right away, because like that's what scratching is. Like you want the full sound, and you want it as small as possible on the crossfader, because that's where your speed comes from. So I'm just going to show you what the transformer scratch is. We talked about the name transformer scratch. It came from Jazzy Jeff, and it gets its name because it literally sounds like a transformer, like the show back in the day, robots in disguise. It sounds like the second that fire truck Optimus Prime is changing into himself as the transformer, it's that sound where it's like. Oh my goodness, I'm missing the chat right now. We got everybody in the building. Glenn Renda in the building. Randy Thompson in the building. Chris Galbraith in the building. Who is Jazzy Jeff, bro? Who is Jazzy Jeff? Because of course, Nathan, the DJ, invented it. Chris Galbraith coming in, dropping bombs right now. Jay Allen, Sesson, Suzuki, everybody in here. Luca Miller, Jazzy Pioneer, most of the techniques used today. It's an inside joke, Luca. If you ain't following this, bro, I can't believe that I'm getting involved with like this level of childishness. It hurts myself, but it is what it is. Team Nathan. Peter Schumer is Team Nathan in here. Who the F is Nathan asking for a friend? It's a guy from Barrie who I don't want to give this guy shine, but it is what it is. You ask the question. When people ask questions, I will always answer the question. He's just another DJ in town that literally has beef with every single DJ. There's only like 10 of us in Barrie. He has beef with every single one of us, and like he's dropped to the point where now he's giving me fake Google reviews, created all these fake profiles, and is like attacking me on YouTube, pretending to be a doctor. And he's like, actually, he used to be a paramedic. He got fired from that job. He's been fired from every club, fired from every job he's ever had, and all he's doing is trolling me on the internet. And that's what it is. Paul Chonko Sr. in the building. So back to it. We gotta stay focused here today. I can't give this guy no more shine. It's hard to, but it is what it is. So let's just talk about the Transformer here. I'm now starting to get raged in my soul, but it is what it is, man. Like Nathan is winning because he's getting me mad, and like you can't give trolls that gratification. Like you can't give them the time of day because that's all they want from you. They want to get a rise out of you. The second you give them that opportunity, they're going to take it every time. So it is what it is. You know what it is. So for the Transformer scratch, we talked about the baby scratch. All we're doing here is the baby scratch. And then we're going to be tapping the crossfader on. And you can do like a 4-click transformer, a 3-click transformer, or a 2-click transformer. So what is that? A click is just how you're tapping the sound. So 1. That's a 2-click. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's a 2-click. You can do a 3-click. That's a 3-click, and then you can just do a 4-click. It doesn't matter like how many clicks you do. As you grow as a scratcher, as you grow, like this turntable is just a musical instrument. You get to use it and you get to play it however you want to play it. And like these just become notes, these become scales, and you create patterns of what you want to do. Like you could do a 4-click to a 3-click to a 2-click, and that's a perfect way that you can practice. That was just a 4-click to a 3-click to a 2-click. All you're doing is you're doing that baby scratch, and this is why the baby scratch is so important. It's your foundation. And we've talked about this 100 times. If you're going to build a house, where do you start? Do you just start by putting up a couple walls? You put up like the sides, and then you throw the roof on, and then you kind of work your way down? Or if you're building anything in the world, you start with the foundation. The foundation is everything. No matter what like musical instrument you're playing, no matter like if you're trying to learn how to play basketball, it doesn't matter. You learn these foundational principles of whatever you're trying to do. And that baby scratch is the absolute foundation. It's the most important thing that you're ever going to learn. It's like when you're trying to learn how to mix. If you don't know how to mix, you need to go back to class. Like you got to get a piece of pen and a paper, start putting on music and learning how to count bars. Like that is foundational. That was something that I never knew. And I didn't understand what counting bars were, and I didn't know what a beat was. And it just like kept me so frustrated. It took me probably like a year to learn how to beat match, because back in the day, we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have Facebook groups. We didn't have anything to like sit here and help us grow our skills. The only thing I had to do, I could go to the club and then I would like sit in the corner and watch the DJ play and I had my like little pen and my paper and I'm like, what is he doing? And I'd write down the songs that he was using and slowly I started learning like what a BPM was and what a beat was and what a bar was. I learned like the hardest way possible just by trial and error, and it took me a long time. Instead of, because I'm a guy, I don't know about you guys, but as a guy, I cannot ask somebody for help. Like I could never go to the DJ and say, "Hey, could you help me learn what you're doing and like how you're doing this?" I would not. There was no way I would ever ask somebody for help, and all that did was hold me back. And like I wouldn't know the stuff that I had to know. I didn't know the foundational principles. So if you do not know how to do the baby scratch yet, do not start trying to learn how to do the transformer because you're just gonna get messed up and it's just gonna hold you back. So I'm gonna check the chat and then I'm gonna throw on a beat and then we're gonna do some cuts to that. If you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat right now, and we'll go from there. Sounds like my town. You know what it is. Dylan, if you got haters in your town, man, call them out. Or don't call them out and just use your time to get better and then show them up in the real world. Like, make yourself so great. Make yourself shine so bright that you never have to dim yourself to match their glow. Like they're glowing right now in like a dark black, like a sad gray. They're that color. You need to shine so bright like the sun where like it doesn't matter what you do or it doesn't matter what they say about you. You've created so many connections in your town and you've proven yourself to be like the bigger person that it doesn't matter what they say online. None of that stuff matters because in your like you know who you are as a person and everyone else knows who you are as a person. That's the way you get back at trolls. You make yourself so much greater than them that it's irrelevant what they do. Just do you, my friend. Autobots transform, roll out. I wish I had that sample up right now. Turntable or scratching. Think of a percussion. Yeah, exactly. Think of a percussion instrument. So your cuts need to be on beat. Exactly. Like the turntable is very much like drumming. Like if anyone has ever drummed, and that's actually an amazing thing. Like I'll show you right now. One of the first patterns that I ever learned is called the military scratch, and it sounds like that because it sounds like when the military is walking. It's just like that drum beat that they put down. And this is a very simple combo. It's just a baby scratch to a stab to a drop. And then as you get faster, that just sounds like literally a drum beat where it's like do 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 do. And the way that you get better at scratching or at anything is like learning inside of you, like feeling the beat. As woo woo as that sounds, you got to be able to feel the beat. And like the way I kind of would explain what a beat is, it's like it's that one head nod. Like when you're listening to music and your head is nodding, and you're just bouncing your head to the beat. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That head nod, like that, just like that, feeling the beat. That is what a beat is. And then from there, you're gonna learn what bars are, and then you're gonna keep moving. But you have to just learn these very basic principles of what a beat is. And like this military scratch is one that is absolutely amazing for getting your time on because it's very simple. One of the easiest patterns. Like it was the first pattern that I ever learned. Okay, that was terrible. I don't know what I was thinking there. Got myself confused. But yeah, we're going to do the transformer now on the beat. So let's just do it very slow. And always, like you always want to start slow and then progressively get faster. So we're just going to do this on the 1. Got to give it some volume here. 1, 2, 3. It's so hard for me to like count and speak and do this at the same time. I don't know if anyone's ever tried this, but I cannot multitask at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that's all you have to do. Like, always do it slow. Like, 1, give yourself a pat on the back. Say, I did this. I made it this far. 2. That's it. That's all you got to do. 3. As slow as possible. Like, we always want to start super slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Then a little bit faster. That's too fast. And the transformer is just, it's so versatile. You can do so many different patterns, different things. I'm a lot better with it on my left hand because it's a clicking motion. I use my mouse with my right hand, so I'm so much quicker at clicking because I'm always clicking on the mouse. It all comes down to like dexterity in your hand and how quick you can do these movements. But I'm getting better at the left hand. I'll move over to this after, but let's talk about just changing the pattern up. 1. So that was like a 3 click to a 2 click. You can literally just like change, and all of that happens within 1 bar. You can literally just change it up to however you want it to be, whatever you kind of want to do. It doesn't matter as long as you're within that bar. You can pretty much do anything you want. So a 4 click to a 3 click to a 2 click. So let's just do that over a beat, and then I'm going to flip to the other side. Let me know in the chat right now if you guys have any questions, because after that, I'm going to shut it down. But yeah, just let me know if you guys have any questions, and we're going to do that to the beat. So we'll go 4 clicks, 3 clicks, 2 clicks, 2 clicks, 3 clicks, 4 clicks. Gerald Hood in the building. What's up, brother? Joel Sakara in the building. Don't give him the time of day. The only person you have to be better than is yourself. Better than yesterday. You win every time. Luca Miller dropping the facts right here. That's the real truth. Like, you can't even give these guys the time of day because all they're going to try and do their whole life is try and tear you down. Like, I've given this guy too much shine. I know he's going to watch this YouTube too because he watches everything I do. This is the last time I ever call you out. Love you, bro. I don't know why you're hating, but it is what it is. Foot stomps, that's a great way to count the beats as well. Your foot stomps, your head nods. whatever you kind of want to use to do that, it's all going to work. So I'm going to show you guys my transforms on my left hand because they're way nicer. My right hand is something I'm working on right now. I feel like you kind of want to pick one hand and stick with it because I've mastered it for the most part on one hand. I'm now working on the other hand that I was confident enough to even attempt it on this side. But you just want to pick one hand and really get into it because the better you get with one hand, it's going to become a lot easier on the other hand. Just like the weight, like the path to get there, the speed to get there, it's going to be a lot easier and quicker for you to get there. Dave Henderson in the building. Yeah, I'm just going to drop it on this side, and then that's it for today. I'll just turn the beat off because it's a little annoying. Yeah, and that's it. Like, all you're doing here is just a baby scratch. And clicks. Clicking it on and off, and that's it. Like, that's the whole mystery to it, and it's so versatile. You can literally pop this on anything and change it up. Like, you can always change your flow. You change how it sounds just by the amount of clicks that you're doing at the time. It's an amazing scratch that you can use in so many different areas, and that's it. Like, I'll show you guys just once again, slow to fast. We always start slow and go from there. And as I said, like, that's my mouse clicking finger, way more dexterity in it, way faster. But you'll always get there. Like, the more you work at it, the quicker your hands get. And don't feel bad. Like, if it takes you a long time, like your fingers have never done these kind of movements before. It's all muscle memory. It's like playing basketball. It's like running. All you have to do is practice, 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 and you will get there. Do a 3-click. That was a 4-click like speed. We'll do a 3-click. And then just a 2-click is I find this one, for me, it's a lot more difficult for some reason, even though it's 2 clicks, because you're doing a lot more baby scratching, and you can get, like, you'll still get those 4 clicks within that one bar. It's awesome. All right, Rob Thompson, Louis Vargas in the building. I'm out of here for today. Nice seeing you, bro. Let's go, fam.
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. What's up, everybody? I'm Eminem.
Yo, it's your boy Lil Jon.
All right, is it recording?
Stand by for live. Yes. This is DJ Cache, repping the Supreme DJs.